Hey everybody, this is Justin from Nerdier Tides. Joining me today are Ty, Paul, and Ashley, and wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on you like a yo-yo.
Hmm. But would you like to know?
I don't think that's part of the song,
It is not part of the song.
but you put the boom boom into my heart.
Put the boom boom into my heart. Yeah. All right, okay. Hi, friends. How you guys doing?
Hello.
Uh, End of the year.
We take
Had a good time this year gaming and conventioning, all this fun stuff. And wind down, and we change the ever changing formula of how we handle the show.
Always
We will
forward,
no
never back.
We'll, we will be altering how we handle the news. We'll be having it more on what's a highlight of the week instead of covering every little bit of super amounts of news. So first thing up, Mega Man 11 shown its 2.5D. Some other things. No Oil Man still. 'Cause no one
made
wants
for
to
that one game.
No one wants to remember Oil Man or Nightman or any.
Nightman.
Ah.
I don't know, Paul. Was he only one game? He was, right? Fired up.
Yes. Yeah. That
What's
was the
everyone's
only
favorite?
game. What's up?
What's everyone's favorite Mega Man boss?
Oh man, it's a tie between. Well, there's actually three, and they're all in the same game. I'll start with one. I know which one you would pick. I'm gonna say Storm Eagle from Mega Man X.
Okay.
I like
Oh, Paul knows who I was gonna pick. Oh,
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Justin.
maybe. Are we doing like every
Any game.
continuity?
Any game.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit. It has to be like. I like the design of Grizzly Slash from X5.
Okay. All right. Ashley, you got a favorite Mega Man villain or Robot Master?
No.
How
Okay.
dare you?
Which might shock.
I don't think
Oh.
how dare I?
Huh?
What?
What was that, Ashley?
What?
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 Paul said. I mean,
This is-
Ty. I
this
mean,
is-
Justin. I mean, Paul. I mean, Justin.
What are you doing?
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
This is the weirdest
Justin
topic.
said, "How dare I?"
No,
Weirdest
You did.
topic
no, I didn't.
reference here.
Yes, you did.
Show me on record where I said "How dare I."
You have the recording.
No one said how dare I.
No, someone said, "How dare you?" to me.
Was it your dog?
No, it was you.
I like how that's the answer. It's not that her dog can't speak, it just wasn't him. He would never.
He would never. Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare you
How dare you accuse him of this?
tarnish his good name? Mine, which might shock Paul, is Chill Penguin. I know.
Oh,
I know,
man.
Paul.
I saw
I
that
know.
coming.
No one would have guessed.
I
That
thought it
is
was.
Chill Penguin.
I thought it would have been Sheepman or something.
Nope, it is Chill Penguin.
I like Sheepman just because, like, what the fuck?
Is his name Sheepman?
Yeah, it's Sheepman.
Okay. His abilities are thunderbolts and nonsense, so I was trying to...
Because static electricity, Ty.
Okay, I'm pretty sure real sheep weren't going around electrocuting each other. For all I know.
You don't know.
For all I know. I don't know.
Are you
I
the
don't know.
son of a her?
I'm
shepherd?
I'm not the son of a shepherd. I'm the grandson of a shepherd, and I'm also the son of a shepherd. Never mind. My mom's maiden name is literally shepherd. Never mind. Damn it. I love my life so much. I can
Son of
say
a
I'm the son of a shepherd. I can say I'm the son of a shepherd. It
I don't know why you
literally is.
haven't been saying that at all.
Because we go through phases, and the Ralph phase kind of died.
Yeah.
Just be like, Ty, I'm Ty, son of a shepherd. The minute Ralph became a meme.
How
In
is
the past, like,
what's it?
year and a
The
half.
Ralph fan page doing?
It
Yeah.
keeps getting likes on its own, and we haven't posted anything on it since the day we made it, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah. It was literally just that one day.
The one time we
What
posted,
is it?
we made a Ralph fan page or whatever, and it's been actually just getting likes on its own, despite the fact we posted only one thing on it the one time we made it. People just keep liking it. The joke. It's like it's called like we spelt it. We had to spell or phrase the sentence weird, but it is just called Ralph the Son of a Shepherd. All right.
Okay. Go like Ralph, Son of a Shepherd on Facebook.
Don't like it. No, don't waste the plug. Do not waste the no. Don't. But if you're already on Facebook, give Nerdier Tides a like. Huh?
Yeah.
We have fun. All right, there. Have a bit of a goof and a gaff. Lots of laughs.
You figure.
He's a Ramsey. Okay, so I see. We keep talking about cartoon shows lately. I was talking about Cow Chicken in the Butts the other day. So, are we just talking about? Are we just talking cartoon now? Remember Kids Next Door? This might shock you. This might shock everyone, but Kids Next Door is my favorite cartoon show of all time. I don't know.
Really? I
Oh
never
my
knew.
God.
If you would ever guess that.
Never in a million years.
I never mentioned it or anything, so I find it. I don't know if you have. I just don't know. You know. He's a
Like
rat.
you never even like talk about Kid Next Door. I don't even know what
I
you're
know.
talking about.
I don't. I know it is so bizarre. It is.
You
It
are
is.
such a bitch right now.
You should definitely talk about these things more.
Wait, can we talk about Kids Next Door? Are we doing this? What, like all the time? Can we talk about it right now? Can we talk about it right
Yes.
now? Or...
Yeah,
The
sure.
Christmas special that I love the most was when they had the fake X-Men show up, and
Oh, yeah.
they're forced to. This is timely too because it is December, and they're forced to help them defeat the delightful children who have in turn broken into Santa's version of Cerebro to give the rest of the children coal. Now, forget everything else in this entire special. Best part to me will always be the fact that Wolverine's counterpart in this was called Winter Green, and he had peppermint candy cane, claws. That was the best part. Christmas.
I remember
special.
that too.
Oh, Christmas special. What's your favorite Christmas special?
I don't know. I'm not really much of a Christmas special guy.
Is it Rhapsody Street Kids?
Fuck you, Justin.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not that.
Is it Rhapsody Street Kids?
No, it's not Rap City Street Kids.
The Cole Lyoko Christmas special?
I take that over Rap City Street Kids.
Is there a Cole Lyoko Street special? Christmas special?
I think there is.
I'm trying to
For
remember.
some reason, I remember. What's his name? Odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I remember him in a Christmas hat.
Are you sure not just remembering his hair?
I'm either thinking of that or I'm thinking of Ed from Odd World in a Christmas hat.
Who's Ed in Ed in Oddworld?
Isn't that his name, Ed?
Oh,
Abe.
Abe.
Oh, whatever.
Oh,
I do what I want. No, yes, you respect Oddworld. It's one of the greatest games ever made. It's actually one of my favorite games.
I was close enough.
I buy that game every time I see it, and I need to stop because I own like 4 copies.
No.
yeah, you need to stop.
You need to go fuck yourself.
Right. All right. Cool. It's gonna be
I don't
on sale.
believe our 14th president was Abraham Lincoln.
You know what? It took you a while to get there.
I bit my tongue trying to say the joke.
Okay. It was worth it.
But Christmas specials. Christmas specials are a classic, Paul. Everyone has you don't even have one that you just remember watching in the warmest of light, you know. You just kind of let's pretend you're not even really looking it out, but you know, you turn the TV on and it's just kind of on. That's why I watch so many Scary Godmother so many times. It was always on, Scary Godmother.
I mean, Eight Crazy Nights is
Eight Crazy Nights.
finally... Dude,
I love that movie.
I won't be. Oh,
I know.
I can't judge you. Can't judge you.
I know it's not Christmas specific, but still.
Oh no, we could rephrase that to make it holiday themed or whatever. Eight Crazy Nights is a terrible movie, but I also thoroughly enjoy like a bunch of its songs, especially the first song.
Yeah.
I hate love. I hate
Like you watch that movie, you're gonna hate watching it, but you're gonna sit there and sing everything.
Oh, I own that movie
And
on
I
DVD.
would watch it every time it was on. Yeah.
I own that movie on DVD. But I
You
will
didn't
fully
say anything.
Hey,
I own
health
that
tip.
one.
If you don't like having protein shakes in the morning, combine your protein powder with your coffee. You get mocha.
Second health tip here:
Huh.
if you don't like protein shakes in the morning to stay healthy, try cocaine. Just mix it up the same way, and trust me, you'll definitely be awake. Yeah. The more you know.
'Cause I wanted
don't
mocha, but we didn't have any
do anything.
Swissmas, so...
I wanted cocaine, so I got some cocaine. That's the end of the story. Don't worry about the rest.
That's the end of the story.
There's nothing more
That's
here.
it. Shut up.
There's no lesson learned here. There's no greater
I wanted
moral.
something. I got it.
I went down to the Mick crack and got me some cocaine. Manners. Who needs them? Anyway.
Shut up.
Anyway, Christmas special, holiday specials are a time-honored tradition, and so we're gonna go ahead what our fondest Christmas-like memories are. Not exactly, rather be wholesome here. Just what's fond? I'll start. I'll start here. I'll let's open out here. Mine would have to be about when I was. I'd be a youngin' at the time. I'd be about 20. And I had holiday sex for the first time. Paul, what's your Christmas? What's your Christmas?
Can't be that. Can't be
Yeah,
that.
kind of great. It was great.
Holiday sex?
Don't worry.
For the first time.
If you haven't had a good dose
But
of
Ty, aren't you a virgin?
I am. That was Christmas, so I was reborn the next day.
Oh, you are such a bitch.
I was a virgin.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure. I read the Bible. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I'm no expert here.
I know. Some Evangelion. Did Evangelion solve this for me? I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Yeah.
Evangelion. Yes, there's an Evangelion Christmas episode. It better be. Not even from the
I don't
religious
think
aspect.
there is, actually.
Yes, there is. There is an episode where each really wear a Christmas hat. I know that much. I remember Asuka. I remember there were weird. Who was it? Oh, the woman who promised Shinji sex if he got an Ava. That woman was wearing.
Makoto?
Yes, there we go. Get in the.
Get in the robot shit, Jay.
Oh, he didn't say robot. That works. Thank you for finishing it. I thought Justin would finish it, but he's too busy having cocaine.
He's too busy having coke.
Not sure exactly what's going on, but okay.
Pretty sure that's what he said.
No, I'm just looking at, people dropping the ball.
We're going to go ahead and start answering some of our fan questions. And once again, we're trying this formula out. People who find this weird or change, don't worry, you might go back to the old one.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
We gotta re-record. I'm just joshing.
Uh-huh.
We can go.
I hate
You're a
it so.
bitch.
I hate it
Just
so.
Jash.
I'm just joshing. China.
I'm just joshing there. Yeah.
I'm just joshing you kids. You keep going.
You got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. It's an inappropriate touch, but I don't ask for much. Well, put your
And
friend
Okay,
in
you need to
me.
stop.
If in Toy Story, if the toys are sentient and can do their own thing, but also still have romances, does that mean they can be attracted? A, does that mean they can be attracted to humans? And B, does that mean they're spying on people? Like,
You got a friend
both
in
in-
me.
I'm sure both of those things can happen.
you think about it, right? You're thinking about it, right? Because like
Yeah, I never
have
thought about that
romances.
before, but yeah.
they have romances, and obviously these romances are fall into the guy like Buzz thinks Jesse is attractive, So that must mean in some capacity that buzz was fueled by this person's attractive, so let me get with them. That then mean the toys can be toy jacking it to you. Toy love must be the most purest form of love. They have no genitals. they're there. They're there for the right reasons, Paul. So back to the news, which we segued from. We're gonna actually have to refine this formula. It's not a good. This is a prototype episode. Back to the news.
Prototype episode. Oh.
Cool. You're going through a tough day, and your friend offers you cocaine, and then you get like compliments. It's just all jobs and strawberries all around, right? All jobs and strawberries all around.
I'll take the strawberries. I'll blow it out.
The cocaine covered strawberries.
You don't want to know what a strawberry is.
Okay, I don't want anything now. I don't want anything from you.
That's the joke. The joke about blowjob strawberries is you don't want strawberries.
Just everything away.
How
away with you.
Do you think how terrible it is if I can say it in this recording? What it is? No, I can't. Children, people who aren't the age of 23 or haven't lost their soul yet might be listening. So never mind.
Don't make people lose their souls.
Yeah, no, people. No, they're probably gonna Google it.
Oh, they're losing it to us.
Dude, what would you do with someone else's soul? I would trade it in for pogs.
Trade it for pogs.
Trade it in for pogs. Alf's back, guys, in pog form. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Paul, we're those guys that just reference The Simpsons and Futurama all day, aren't we?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Is there shame in there, or are we okay? I'm okay.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. All right. I'll pay my taxes. Okay. All right. But back to the news.
The news.
This is actually going to be the most watered down form of the news we've ever done in our life, because we're not going to go hardcore and discuss the loot box situation, which is still very happening. We're going to actually discuss some other news that isn't the mainstream news. First up, we have the limited release has been announced for Secrets of Mana. Now, people don't know, Secrets of Mana is coming out for the PS4 and Steam, but it's been announced that it's going to have a limited physical release. Now, the reason I bring this up is, what do you guys think about the enacted form of force limited stock of an item? Let's forget we were talking about Secrets of Mana. Think about like amiibos real quick and how amiibos were super limited when they first came out. So what do you guys think about that? Like that type of behavior by companies. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay.
You
things
were
that are like.
You weren't a fan of amiibo. You weren't a fan of amiibos, were you? I remember you like wanted the cards.
I like the novelty of them, and like the collecting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So functionally, no.
So I'm guessing you disagree with limited stock availability for items like this.
It depends. Like, okay, for amiibo, and that's something you gotta test overseas. You gotta see what it's like overseas. So if you do that, test the waters. Like, oh, it's sold out in first 2 days. Obviously, people want them. Let's release more, and then you send more out.
Like they didn't do that.
Just to test the market. I know that's not. I know that was why that worked out the way it did. But if you did test the market, that's perfectly fine.
Like that's what they did with the NES. The NES Classic kind of had that thing going on too, where they forced it to be exclusive. They forced limited stock on that, and then now the prices on eBay are so crazy that people were like, kind of just saying, "What the hell?" At one point, I think it went as high as being $1,000, $200,000 for the first batch, for one from the first batch. The second batch had a speculator market thing going on, where people quickly bought them up, thinking it'll have the same thing that happened last time, and it didn't. So they were kind of left asked out. It's like, oh, if I buy it again this time, it'll be like last time, where it was like $1 billion for each. It wasn't. It was.
And
It
the head,
was.
and the head of the West of the American branch has to be like, hey, I know you get these limited numbers basically, but don't buy them off of eBay. If I have to tell you
Yeah.
not to buy it off eBay, you're failing customer base at some point.
Give a warning. Sort of like the guys who made Beanie Babies somewhat did. They made videos about how to not buy knockoff Beanie Babies, but at the same time, the knockoff Beanie Baby warnings came alongside real warnings in the industry, saying please don't buy Beanie Babies, thinking that you can resell them like properly. They did prey on the speculator market though, which didn't pay out at all. I think Beanie Baby should be the new warning. We should write an article talking about who remembers the Beanie Baby speculator craze. Use that judgment.
Yeah.
Always. Because what happens is...
Can we be real?
I'm ball.
Can we be real? I finally remember Beanie Babies
Do you remember Beanie Babies?
as a
I had
collector.
like two.
Huh?
I had two. I had a panda and
I had a couple. I think I had like about
Actually-
5 of them because I just wound up getting them.
Ashley, did you have some Beanie Babies? I'm not asking you because you're a woman, but I'm asking you because you like fluff plush animal things.
I had a frog Beanie Baby.
The worst Beanie Baby? All right.
That's all I remember. And I think I had a Care Bear Beanie Baby.
Care Bear Beanie Baby. Do they still make Beanie Babies? Do they make Beanie Babies?
I believe so.
Yes,
I've
they
seen
do.
them in
They have
stores.
big eyes now.
It's creepy.
Yeah, they're.
I wonder if the speculator market will ever, I wonder if the speculator will ever get their money back on that, make them $1 million. So that happened with the comic book. The comic book industry was left in the crash was harsh because of what happened, because people started speculating, and we got all these alternative covers that no one cared about. Because they realized that first issues and limited covers is what was to sell for comics. So we used to get all these superhero teams every other week because people would just buy them up, and all those teams are kind of trash. So
I mean, they still do alternate covers, and
They
they'll do
alternate
like
covers,
2 or 3 of them.
I don't mind to a certain degree. Like I'm currently trying to get the cover for this current. I'm trying to get the cover for the current Invader Zim. So the alternate cover, because that's pretty cool. So the plot's getting kind of weird, and I'm not sure how I feel about it.
He's totally into it.
Nah, I'm not. But this raises another question. Not me being into clowns, because that's a different subject altogether.
Oh. Why'd you
It
bring up
raises-
the clown thing?
Clowns are hot. I don't care. They're hot. Maybe? I'm not sure. One day I'll figure this out. One day.
One day you get to the bottom of this.
I think their solution here is just to try and pick up some clown girl out there to see, hey clown, what's he doing? Want to go?
You don't
Want
know.
to go for a drink?
No.
And she said, "Be sad for a day." First saying no would make me be into clowns because the rejections would get like, oh, clowns have tastes. All right,
Please stop.
clowns have tastes.
Ties into clowns.
Yeah, I think I have calophilia. Not sure. I painted a scenario just now. We'll figure it out. Anyway, second batch of news that we were supposed to actually talk about in the first place, but we got distracted by like 14 other things. Cartoon Kiss Next Door, a thing we never talk about.
Your clown fetish.
And clowns. I don't have a clown fetish. I might have a clown fetish. Figure it out. I'm Dr. Roxo, and I like cocaine.
I'm Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. I
Cocaine
do cocaine.
is Mega Man 11. Paul, how do you feel about it? You're the actually only other Mega Man diehard fan I know. Not diehard, but for me, Paul, whenever I think you appreciate the aesthetic of the Robot Masters more than anything else. So that's why I think.
If you pass away with an erection, that's dying hard. And then the rigor mortis sets in.
All right.
So I think you like the aesthetic more than anything else, Paul, and maybe even the aesthetic of Mega Man Track.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Okay. Did you play all the games, or you just play like a few?
I played most of the series. The only one I didn't really get to play was Star Force, and I told you why.
Star Force started weird, but ended great.
Yeah, it didn't keep me there. But I'll play it again as an adult.
Dun, dun, dun. Star Force. Okay, so here's how I feel about Star Force. I actually like Star Force a lot. The first game is the worst game in the series, but it has the best characters.
Yeah.
And then they all come back for the sequels because they knew that, and then but they're not as strong because you don't get to beat them for the first time. And then later, as the series goes on, and all his friends get AM wave changes, it gets boring. Also, the theme of them being radio themed is weird because it's not. There's no radio in their future. There's no radio, but they keep making all these radio references as their transformations and stuff, and I'm like, it gets confusing. I'm like, modern day children don't know what radios are. Sad to say. I know. Remember Radio Disney, guys, huh? Radio Disney?
Oh God, please don't.
Radio Disney. It's still
Like
around.
Dark
No one
Ages.
remember it. Why? Why do you hate Radio Disney? It's the best thing ever.
Because I used to just like call them and answer questions and listen.
Yeah?
Where do babies come from?
You can go to hell.
Already
Where do I
there.
live?
Already there.
Where do I live? I don't know where I live.
Shut up.
It's like I tortured my dad with it so much.
I liked Radio. I never called in because, to be fair with you, when Radio Disney became a thing, I was in middle school, and it wasn't exactly like I cared about them enough to call in. I just kind of had their thing. I just listened to because they played a bunch of the openings for Disney Channel shows. That and all the songs from Lizzie McGuire's movie a bunch. Just remember that too. Lizzie McGuire and her wedges.
Yes, she always wore wedges.
Everyone in that time period wore wedges.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah. Everyone wore wedges. It was just a thing that happened, and I'm not sure why. I'm not into
Just what
fashion
people
enough
did.
to know. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. Ashley, you know fashion. Was that the why wedges? What do wedges do? What do they symbolize?
It did the same thing heels did, but they were more stable.
I think wedges would be worse because you have a whole platform.
No, they're more stable.
Because I feel like for wedges, you're standing on a platform,
You
but
don't
then
have
you have
to.
to move.
You don't have to worry about like your heel snapping. It's a little bit more comfortable and yada.
Let's note all the shows that wore wedges. We have the Buzz on Maggie, but those weren't wedges. She just wore boots. Boots. I think boots count in this era too. Buzz on Maggie. Lizzie
The grassy.
McGuire. What happened?
The grassy.
Can we turn this another way and just talk about all the weird teen shows we grew up with? Because the Grassy was so weird.
I hated it.
Same, but I thoroughly
Same.
watched all of it up to a certain point.
It was gross. The fact that they only just canceled it.
Well, to be fair, it's been on the air for like 30 years. It just keeps it keeps getting canceled and it comes back. And I didn't know they just canceled it though. That's kind of a shock. No, they can't get canceled.
I think it was last year.
It's a Netflix original now. I just saw the first episode
Oh,
of the new
you
season.
gotta be.
Yeah.
Oh, it just changed then. Yeah, well then.
Someone once told me the
you don't
grass was greener.
We're actually writing an article on. She also wore wedges. We're writing. Oh, that's how we should do this. We should just mention the show and see if someone wore wedges. Yeah, she wore wedges. We are going to write an article about I Was Told by Ginger and how they handled their depression/suicide episode. Ooh, now we gotta put like a trigger warning. Trigger warning for this bit that I just mentioned that word, but we were gonna stop there. So past trigger warning. Apology. I think a past trigger warning should just be called an apology. Apology. Apology for the thing you've heard several seconds ago that I'm keep reminding you we mentioned. Yeah, we're gonna mention That's Told by Ginger because they have an episode that's really good about stuff that regards the thing that we gave trigger warning for. So, and she wore wedges. Amanda show, no wedges that I remember, but I feel like she wore wedges.
Medges?
Medges. I feel like she wore
Man wedges. Medges.
wedges. Yeah, I know what. Now I'm thinking about it. She wore wedges. She wore some wedges. I remember. Don't take me on that, but take me on that. She wore some wedges. I can see it.
Take on me.
Okay. Paul, what's your 2090s teen show?
Did I even have one?
What was it? What was it? Miracles Boys?
Yeah, no.
Miracle. Hey, don't stop Miracles Boys. It's actually a really nice book.
Was it just Waverly Place?
Are you serious? Shut
Wizards
up.
of Waverly Place.
Don't talk to me.
Say what? Why?
Weird Days at Black Halsey High.
Blake Halsey High? You mean Blake Halsey?
Wasn't it? Was it?
Blake Halsey High.
It was Blake
Blake.
Halsey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're
The
going
joke
that
was
far
the
back,
name-
you said 2000s.
I said the 90s.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's kind of one of my favorite shows.
What, Blake Halsey High? Or
Yeah.
the
Blake Halsey High.
Or
I didn't
Animorph.
know we could go back that far.
Animorph. Or was it Animorphs?
Animorph.
Or Cousin Skeeter? Or what is this called? Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Dark.
Shit, what was the one with the talking ox that told the stories?
What? Oh, that's like Fables. What's it called? We were told Fables. Was it the Fables one?
I think. Hold on.
That was the
Children's
That told-
show with story.
I was watching it on YouTube last year again for a reason because I watched.
Okay,
You know,
if we're gonna go...
Adventures from the Book of Virtue?
there we go. No, that's it. That is it. And they had.
Was this a
two-
Christian thing?
It was a partial Christian thing because most of the stories were from the Bible. But the kids themselves never mentioned church. It was like, Sally cheated today on test, and it's like, I
You
remember a
don't
cheater.
mention church when you're in church.
I also remember Wishbone. That was fun. That was a good
Which
one.
one?
That was neat.
Which one what got me to read, son? I used to watch it, and I go to the library and be like, I saw this on Wishbone. You should give me this now.
I know you guys probably have never seen it, but I really liked the Redwall show.
Who hasn't seen Redwall with the mice and the weird nightlife? Nights as in K night.
I don't know. Whenever I mention it, no one seems to remember it. So
You can't mention specific things from it, but I've seen Redwall. Have you met me? Okay.
Big Comfy Couch. Oh, Big Comfy Couch ran until 2007. What?
No, she's hot now. She's hot.
Which one?
The first one.
Okay.
No. Oh, I thought you meant which one, the doll or the girl.
Thinking back now, she was probably hot to me when she was a clown. I don't know. Who knows?
Didn't she go through a weird...
Maybe this is what sparked it.
That's where it began. Yeah.
Subconsciously remembering stuff. What happened, Ashley?
I was asking, didn't she go through a weird legal issue one year?
No,
I
that was another.
don't know.
That was when on Sprout, who it turned out did videos advising young people to have anal sex so they don't get pregnant.
Oh, Allison Court.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. we talk about it because it's super awkward.
Just enable this the nostalgia episode. We're just gonna go through nostalgia. Let's keep it going. Let's go in nostalgia. Ugh.
Oh, she was Claire from Res 2?
She was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's cray.
Claire Redfield.
I don't like Clifford the Big Red Doll because I feel like Emily Elizabeth is greedy. Because of her love for some dog, her parents not only had to
Relocate.
they had to move, they had to buy the dog his own house that was bigger than their house. How much food does Clifford eat? What do the parents do? Huh? What do they do?
They could afford such a lavish lifestyle.
Okay. How to pay for a dog. Cleaning up.
Wasn't her mother a painter?
I don't remember. All I remember is that Clifford needed Emily. And So she took him home for her own, and then her love made Clifford grow so big.
Oh
That
shit! I
her-
totally forgot about George Shrinks.
George Shrinks was great. That was made by William Joyce. Or was it William Joyce or Wilhelmina Joyce?
William Joyce.
Yeah.
William Joyce.
They made damn it, they made another show I like. Hold on. Well, don't hold on. Let's keep going. But yes, George Shrinks is great. The premise is kind of weirder compared to what the book was because it didn't remember its own lore. So the book for it is George's father, who's a musician, invents a shrinking machine that shrinks George. And the show kind of had the similar plots, but then changed that to because like they reference that George's baby shoes are super tiny. They use like a microscope to see them, and like,
Huh.
so was he a baby?
Ghost
or not?
Rider.
Ghost Rider. Word. I like Ghost Rider. I like the part of Ghost Rider when they had the mystery through time where they're trying to figure out. So they had an issue where they were getting letters from the past, like the Notebook, or the Lake House, or the Lake House. Yeah, that's a very Ghost Rider. That one and the one where people are ruining the posters.
You guys
Hey, go on,
remember Zoom?
Who does Zoom?
Come on and zoom, come on and zoom, come on and zoom on, zoom on, zoom on, zoom.
Early seasons were enjoyable.
I like how funny enough, guys. We rounded back because one of the girls on Lizzie McGuire was on Zoom. We rounded back. We did it. Boogity boo.
Which one was it?
It was the mean bully girl. She was on Zoom. All right, just give us in the show, just come on. Let's show.
JJ the jet plane. God, that stuff was freaking nightmares.
Horrifying. What's the other one, Justin?
Maya and Miguel, brother and sisters and best friends as well.
Remember Maya and Miguel?
I do recall.
Paul? Do you?
Yeah.
I don't remember Maya and Miguel, Paul.
You don't really?
What was their
Bullshit.
parents' name? Paco?
Their brother Paco, because they were half Mexican and half Puerto Rican, and then their dad owned a pet shop, and their mom was a mom, and
Their mom was a mom.
their mom, she didn't even have like the stereotypical I'm taking care of my children job because she just wasn't there. They were just like on magical adventures, and she's just like they'd come home, but like
Yeah.
here's some food, I guess. All right.
Cyber Chase. Why am I on like PBS? Like,
Stay on the PBS though, because this is fun for me. I'm remembering all my childhood right now. PBS is my childhood.
brother and sister and best friends. Arthur, I guess. Arthur was out since 1996. I thought it would be a lot longer than that.
The books are before that, but the show's been
Yeah.
the show's still on, and now it's animated in Flash and looks weird, like Johnny Test Flash.
Then they had the Buster spin-off series.
Yeah, that didn't last at all because
Buster is a
Yeah.
horrible, horrible character.
actually Buster's the only likable character in the entire show. He has the realest story too.
I'm sorry. Have you not met Pal?
Technically, he has.
Like, if you were to make a chart of most emotionally stable people on the show, Pal would be up there.
No, Buster would be. Buster
No,
and the
Bu-
one.
Buster has some.
What?
He wanted to be Amish.
Buster is the realest character though. He is a child of divorcees who's trying to deal with that trauma. Meanwhile, his friend Arthur has all these weird family dramas that Buster wish he had, like sibling drama and
Oh,
His-
so it's basically Naruto then.
kind of. Yeah, if it was an anime, it'd be Naruto, and Buster would be Naruto, and
You
Sasuke
are
would be-
my friend. Oh, you may.
Buster had real trauma. Buster had real trauma. Buster's whole thing was legitimately he just wanted to like kind of figure out his life. Remember the episode when Buster got a big brother because his mom signed up for the Big Brother program? Like that's how sad Buster's stories were getting. Like he had a Big Brother episode that was well handled. All right.
Zaboomafoo.
Zaboomafoo and the Crack Brothers while walking through the woods one day. I don't remember that show. Oh my god.
Magic School Bus.
There's no way I remember that show. I got this wrote a whole big article about all 4 seasons and
Seven Little Monsters. I remember this.
Seven Little Monsters theme song is far too catchy for what it is. It is just them repeating the words "Seven Little Monsters" over and over again, and they count. Seven little monsters. Do I watch too much TV in my life? I wasn't a football team. So
Oh man, well, what about the Odd Squad?
I have never seen Odd Squad.
Wow, that is new to me as
Oh
well.
man, Ty didn't spend an entire year and a half being totally upset. How could you even think of such a thing?
I have never seen. I've never seen it.
All right, they
How
covered 2
could
books in the Redwall series.
How dare you? I can make this obscure, but not truly obscure, just vaguely obscure. Get Ed, everyone. From Get Ed. Get down with y'all. Get down with you on time.
Get Ed.
Yeah.
It was a really cool show until I got older and I realized it's the worst show.
That was the one with the puppet, right?
Yes, there were the guy on roller skates had a puppet who was like rude and a loudmouth, and it was awkward.
Oh yeah, Dragon Booster was fun.
Dragon Booster was fun, but the 3DS game was terrible because you have to have like 3.
That is not nowhere close.
To be on Ashley's side though, literally yesterday we're talking about Dragon Tales. I don't remember why, but it was yesterday.
The weirdest
And then
segue in. Well, no, not really. So I went from Dragon Boosters to Zoids.
I like the Champions season. The season when they were just doing a tournament, and it wasn't like actually a war because it was kind of like what Zoids should always just have been. Just we have giant robots, giant robot animals. What should we do with them? Make them fight for fun? Okay.
Basically, what happened in G Gundam.
I love G Gundam.
G Gundam's like the best
Also,
season of Gundam.
The main character has my birthday.
I watched every Gundam from the 90s, and it's been wiped from my brain.
Because
frustrating.
because out of all of them, G Gundam didn't really involve politics.
There was no crazy politics. There was no royal kingdoms. It was
just let's fight robots.
We have giant robots. What should we do with them?
Let's beam down to Earth every couple of years and fight it out.
That's what the plot.
Screw the Earthlings.
The plot of everything ever should always just be: we have giant robots. What do we do with?
Oh, and then there's this subplot with this dude looking for his brother because he thought his brother killed his entire family.
And then I won't lie, watching Daisuke, I don't know. I'm gonna say Daisuke.
Domon?
Daisuke.
I don't care right now. Watching the main character's butt get wrapped up in tight outfits was weird as a child because I was like, no, thank you. As a part of his transformation process, I was like, whoop, watcha. Back to PBS Kids though.
Oh,
I think we're out of shows.
Boost.
What's that one show? There's a show that always eludes my brain, title-wise. I remember
Between the Lions?
Between the Lions.
Between the lions.
Coming. Begin. What about Caillou? What about Caillou?
I'm just a kid who's for each day something more. I like exploring. I'm Caillou.
Oh, please tell me about this Caillou.
He has cancer.
He has cancer.
He does have cancer, though. And he can't pronounce his little sister's name, Rosie, correctly. So I was like, Rosie? That's mine, Rosie. Like, what are you doing?
It's not like he can't pronounce it. He puts a weird inflection on it whenever he says it.
Rosie. Hey, Rosie. I remember one time Caillou threw a temper tantrum because he didn't get to go to the zoo, but the zoo was closed that day.
It was funny.
The zoo was closed.
That was like, the zoo's closed. We can go to the zoo tomorrow. I don't want to go tomorrow. I put on my own clothes. Yo, he was so mad. He's like, I got dressed by myself.
Let's go to the zoo. And I'm like,
Oh man, Caillou's a little shit.
this one is gonna. Remember, everyone, this episode is prototype. We might go back to the old formula, but I like this weird freeform formula. Someone did recommend that maybe we just have 2 shows, one that's news and one that's just freeform. But
To be honest, this reminds me of early season 1, where we just freeformed it.
I like early season 1, where it's just freeforming and
Hey,
having
guys.
fun. What's up, girl?
Shit, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry.
What were you going to were you going to remind us about Sagwa, the Siamese Chinese cat?
That's what that.
Hafanyo, sagwa, shuana, hafanyo.
Apparently, people know it, but then they feel like it didn't.
Word.
The Gung Fu calligrapher brother.
Gung Fu Empire. What happened?
No, the show existed.
Oh, you know what?
What?
We were just watching Fuka.
Fuka? What did you say?
Puka. The
Oh,
Disney
Puka, I love
XD.
Yeah, well, South Korean show about a 12-year-old girl who's in love with a 14-year-old ninja boy, or 13, 14-year-old ninja boy, who was the last of the clan, and then she's super powered, and she was raised by the 3 ramen uncles noodle uncles, because in Korea it's just called the noodle uncles, who each had a different style of cooking.
That reminds me.
Okay.
There was a fan comic on the Deviant Art that I was following for a year, and I forgot that I got left on a cliffhanger, and I need to go look that up.
Oh, okay. Puka itself I think it still releases Flash animations occasionally. It's like the Hello Kitty of it's like Hello Kitty basically. Like they keep doing stuff that's not full show sometimes. And then you can still buy like Puka themed outfits and stuff. So Puka loves Garu. He's really born. Ninjas eat noodles. Kiss give each face. Blah blah blah.
That was also, I think that was sung by Kai Hai Puffy Yumi too?
No.
No?
That theme song? No, it's not.
Well,
But that's another good thing to bring up right here. The Hi Puffy Yumi show. Or just them in general, which is sad because they kind of faded to the wayside here in the States.
Yeah.
They rolled that Teen Titan. They rolled that Teen Titan popularity, then got their own show, then disappeared. I like their songs. I like Planet Tokyo. That is weird slow song. It's been a while. Paul, it's been a while.
Yes.
Kissy face, givey chase. Blah, blah, blah.
no, it was Kai Hai Puffy Yumi that sung the Teen Titans theme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Because the show we got was practically the same show from Korea, so it couldn't be them because they don't sing songs in Korea like that. But I will be fair, we didn't get certain episodes or that didn't make sense in the contextuality of our culture, and plus they changed a lot of the weirder sub themes, like the way Santa was in all the episodes, and how God was there, but he wasn't God. He's like the cloud hermit or whatever they called him. But in the original, that was just God. We can keep going, bitch. We can keep going. Ty apparently knows everything, every show ever. No. I remember playing outside, guys. I remember it. I remember the sunshine. I'm confused. Okay.
I remember the sunshine.
I remember the sunshine. Super Robot Monkey Team, Hyperforce Go. For that,
Monkey Team, Hyperforce Go.
I don't know the words properly, but I do know it goes bum 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 bum. Defeating any force. And it's like goes to the monkeys like Otto, I don't know, Chiro. Zero. Ah, dudes, you don't remember? Oban Star Racers, another thing we've written about. My feels, man. My feels. And I'm hoping the sequel series doesn't get rid of the sacrifice made in that series, because I'm gonna be pissed. Because I know that's the fans' least favorite part of that series, but it's important. It carries forth an integrity for the series that it would lose if it's not there. So they better not. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
One can hope.
Yeah, the sequel series. I don't know. So far, the character models show that Molly, whose real name I keep forgetting. I know her last name is Wong. I keep wanting to say Ada Wong, but that's obviously not her. Anyway.
Yeah.
Wong.
Her name is Ada Wong now. Fuck you. What am I gonna do? Chess ball.
Okay.
Yeah, Ada Wong. She's older. The prince guy is older. Aka? Ada? Oh, the prince is older.
Papa
So I
Papa Mau.
I guess I'm the only one that has love for that series. Fun fact: the guy who made Kolioka made that series.
No, I like the series.
That explains why they have no noses. Because for some reason he just wasn't into noses, or he had
That
a
was an
weird face.
aesthetic decision.
They had giant foreheads.
Yeah.
That's how French will draw anime. It can't be because Skyland didn't have that going on. Cap and Mikey. Who remembers 3 Delivery?
Drawn
Right,
Together.
Actually, do not.
You
Wait,
know
no,
what
Drawn
3
Together
Delivery?
wasn't a children's show.
It was not.
It wasn't.
You don't remember 3 Delivery, Paul? Johnny Young Bosch was one of the characters. It was about.
Oh man, American Dragon. Jake Long.
I do love that show.
Dragon.
Dragon freestyle with the dragon. Anyway, so 3 Delivery was a show that followed the adventures of 3 Chinese children or 3 children of Chinese immigrants in an unnamed city with a gigantic Chinatown, in which magical fortune cookies were released. They had a fancier word for this, but let's just say ghosts. Okay, we'll say ghosts. I imagine the other word they used was somehow related to Chinese lore, so we'll say ghosts for now. All right, it's a ghost.
Yeah.
So it would release ghosts, and it was up to them using their wicked kung fu skills and Jackie Chan-esque shenanigans. Like, when you know how Jackie Chan always kind of like fumble fight, you know? He would just goof half his way through winning. That they do that. And the 3 characters were Serious Boy. Then you had Goofball, and then you had Girl. That was her character. She's the girl.
Character trait, girl.
That can be said for so many shows. That can be said for almost. Yeah.
Obligatory
Sonic Underground.
insert.
Sonic Underground. Who was
That's
Sonya
the worst
Ball?
one. That's the worst one because it's played by a male.
Played by the man who plays everybody else in that show.
Yeah.
No. Uncle Phil doesn't play him, but Uncle Phil's in that show. I think.
Oh, maybe.
Who was I'm trying to remember because it sounds like Shredder. I'm not sure. Check if Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik was voiced by Uncle Phil in Sonic Underground. Probably just Google Sonic Underground and do the less complex thing I just said. Do that now. Someone doing it, Paul? Who's doing that?
Sonic Underground.
So Paul's doing it. Okay. Paul's Sonic OC.
Geary Chalk.
Paul's Sonic OC is named Kinos.
Scourge.
His name is Kinos the Hedgehog.
Right.
He is Sonic's evil twin
Right.
from another dimension.
He's green. His scar on his chest.
He wears sunglasses and a leather coat.
Yeah.
His chaos control. He becomes yellow and gets muscles, and then he can do chaos blast from his hands that come out in a steady blue beam, and then he can teleport, and he wears an orange gi.
I know what you're referencing, alright? That was the worst character description ever.
I know.
Uh,
Okay, and now as we're about to wrap up, there's a surprise for Ashley that she didn't know about, that Paul knows about. Paul and Justin. We are going to start reading fan fiction on our show, or even just in general on its own. Bad fan fiction. The worst fan fiction. And to kick that off, we're having our own personal friend bad fan fiction contest. I've written mine. It's a shocker because I was not excited for it. When it said it, I was like, really? I guess.
right.
We'll never know who recommended to do it, Paul.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. So,
and the first story we're going to start off with is Garfield.
No, we're not. We're starting off with the Kolioko story.
You just want to finish Garfield.
We're starting
No,
off
we
with
have to start off with Garfield.
You know, there are some questions we have to work out beforehand because obviously it might come off a little bit harmful to read a bad fan fiction. But I have an angle around this. We're not doing current ones. We're doing older ones. You know, let's be nice, right?
Garfield is old.
I'm not talking about Garfield. Garfield is not the only fan fiction in the world. We found the Kolioko fan fiction last night. It was the best thing ever. This girl kept talking about her breasts all the time. Okay, it was great. Every other sentence was like her breasts. It was awesome. Paul was totally into it. It's funny. He was like, "Tell me more." I was like, "Oh."
Right.
And every single male character wanted to be with her. And then like
I was just into the terrible character descriptions.
I like the part when she was just like she gave Sissy a mean comeback, and her comeback was just like, "Shut up." It was like, "Just shut up, Sissy." Like, bad fan fiction.
Shut up.
Shut up, Wesley. If you just wanted to read the Garfield story in private, Ashley, you could have done that. We sit here chillaxing with each other all the time. You could have finished the story.
Yeah.
So it could be done. Okay, Paul's waiting with anticipation.
Yeah, I was out here while I was with bated breath, waiting to see how his adventures would wind up.
See, Paul's here waiting with anticipation, and then we're gonna go ahead and do that, and we're going to make sure that we try to be nice about it. So, if we ever read someone's fan fiction and they do see it, I hope they understand it's not from a hurtful place, it's not from a mean place. It's just hey, haha. The 2006 you was really into this one thing. All right.
And
On that note, we're going to answer one of our fan questions. Question today is from someone who shared our article on Ginger Snaps. They said, alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and premise this with this person was probably not supporting English as their first language, so, okay. Is this movie, I'm correcting it as I read it, I'm trying to be nice. Is this movie this messed up? I did not know that it even existed. Are there more things like it? That was not that hard. Okay, cool. To answer that question, there is actually a lot of good horror movies that are like Ginger Snaps, but I will give Ginger Snaps the complete credit that it is a unique vampire movie because of the angle of its story. You can attest to any type of story that involves vampires or zombies or werewolves. Ginger Snaps is a werewolf movie, it's a vampire. It's a werewolf movie. You can attest any single werewolf movie to being a signature, or not signature, but a example of another subthought or subculture. So in Ginger Snap's case, it's about, well, in Ginger Snap's case, it's about periods and having a girl's first period in werewolves and sisterhood. She gets attacked by the werewolf. Her period blood attracts the werewolf guys. That's when she gets attacked. She has her first menstruation, and a werewolf smells it and kills her or bites her. So there you go. We will be talking about other movies soon. Mostly, I just want to talk about. I agree with you on what I just want to talk about. I just want to talk about my beloved Ginger Snaps 2, which is a better movie to me, but whatever. Okay. All right. Anyone else have some fucked up horror movies you want to talk about? Paul, like horror movie?
Nothing that comes to mind.
Care Bears in Care Bear Land?
Care Bears and that Care Bear stare.
Care Bears are terrible. Ashley's not really a fan of horror movies, I've noticed. Not at least not the really messed up ones. So,
Nah.
Justin, horror movie that you want to talk about at all?
I mean, I'm always down for Stage Fright, which is a musical horror movie.
Seeing that, but I'm trying to remember what
It's
the
the one
tone
where
of
they
that
all
was.
go to basically like this acting
Oh.
camp, and they have a musical just juxtaposed by the murderer killing people.
It's like sleepaway camp, minus the fact that the shocker is supposed to be that the gender of the person saying the genders. That movie didn't age well, but it didn't age well because of the way culture has changed. I still think it's a great movie though. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's just not. I can see if a person who said they were trans or something didn't enjoy it because it's not. It didn't age well. The twist is supposed to just be, oh, your genitalia doesn't match what I thought it matched. Oh my god, that's what a twist. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's not a movie's fault. That's age.
Yeah,
Context change.
sure. Times change.
There's a whole movie about. There's a whole horror movie there was a whole horror sci-fi movie where the horror came from the fact that a woman's baby came out black, and as a black person, I think that movie's hilarious. It's like it's called My Baby's Black.
That's the true horror story for any white father.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right. Okay.
This baby clearly isn't mine.
You don't know. Might be like a recessive. Might be reverse albino. Might be what's the thing here? What's albino?
Where did I go?
That's not.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. I know. It's the
Nibbler.
joke, though.
Al Nubla, Libe, Al Nible,
I feel like
Libe.
a person would be that lazy to just reverse name of condition.
I wish
Bizarro.
I would doctors would do that. Like your AIDS is cured. You have DIA now. You're DIA.
Dear.
You're Sada. Sadia. Is there anything you can do, Doc? There's no cure for Sadia. It's the cure itself. Next thing is a comment. This comes on our article or our shared post. It's like this. Our shared post for the Magic the Gathering Sailor Moon cards. We're gonna call them here. I don't know what else to call them. This person said, well, to be fair, once again, I don't think this person is. They're commenting. Let's not be rude. Oh my god, this is such a cool find. How did you guys find this one? I think the way they said this one implies that they like the other things we share. So to be fair, about the background process, I just spent a lot of time on the internet. I really do. I think I found that one on a Sailor Moon fan page, and I was browsing for work. Not for a person. It was for work. It wasn't for me. It was for work. I was on there. Yeah. I found it there, and I was like, ooh, and I shared it. And that's sort of how most of the things we share that are items we find is.
Are we?
We do also have people sending us items to look at. We also sort of just buy things and we say this is kind of cool, and that's 100% behind the process. So we're not special. No one is considered special. No one's special. That's how we find them. If we're going to add another note about that in the first place, though, we're going to also say that our upcoming articles will now be mostly editorials. We'll still do the news, but just some editorials. A fun preview for the one I'm currently doing is I'm doing one on As Told by Ginger, and the Rugrats show that was spin-off that was canceled after 4 days. So there you go. And on that note, everyone say bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Or for Paul to say goodbye like a person.
Yeah, I am a person.
No, I'm saying goodbye. Like, Justin apparently Justin
Okay,
Ashland.
fine. Goodbye, everybody. This is Justin from Nerdier Tides, and see you again